I'm back here with my 2001 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. This time, here's another pretty common problem. Your blinker lights will just stop working. So if I turn it on, see how my blinkers don't work? And the hazards sometimes work. We'll see. Now the hazards are also not working. Now they were just working earlier this morning. So there's a couple of fixes that I've been reading about. One of them is to take this panel off and get to the blinker relay and just replace it. The other one is to take this off, get the blinker relay out, and resolder a couple of parts because it seems to crack up and cause a short. So sometimes if you hit over here or over here, your blinker may start to work again. It'll work on and off, so it's getting pretty annoying. So I think it's time to check out that relay and see what we can do about it. Always disconnect the negative battery terminal before you work on anything under the dash. So you'll want to take this one off, this negative one, or you can take both off. Start off by taking this off. Basically you just stick your fingers over here and just pry it up. Get that removed. And then you're going to take this bottom panel off, which is being held by this Phillips screw, and these two 10mm bolts. One over here, and the other one after you've got that Phillips and these two 10mm bolts taken out. You just pry this out. Let's see. The relays are all under here. If you can look up there, there's that main one in the middle, the big one. That one is your blinker relay. Okay, the easiest way to get to this relay is to unscrew a couple of bolts. There's one right here, both 10mm. This one right here, and then there's one under these harnesses that is right there, if you can see that blue mark. So you take both of those off and then you just pull this down, and then you can get to that relay there. This big one right here. Now over here for me, this relay won't come out by itself. It's the casing that's coming out. So I'm gonna remove these two harnesses. These are just 10mm bolts also. So just get those two off and we'll see if we can take the harnesses off. You should be able to take that out now. And again, that's this big one. Okay, here's my relay. Let's try that out. It wouldn't come out just by itself. The plastic shielding came off of it before. So I had to insert a flathead screwdriver in. Basically this is going to be in there, and you have to get it back here under the plastic and just pry it out slowly. Now after this is out, I've already found the problem here. Anyways, basically this pin down here at the bottom is cracked. It looks like the solder there just broke. So that's what's causing the short. We'll take it inside and just get that soldered up, and that should fix it. And the bad joint is right here. However, all of these joints look kind of brittle, so I'm just gonna add solder to each one. This one, all of these, just so that they don't break later on. Okay, so I've added quite a bit of solder to all these other points, just so that they're not gonna get a hairline crack like that one. Now, this main one, most people will tell you that you need flux. You have to soak that in flux, but really it's not required. As long as you have a good soldering iron and some solder. Most of the solder nowadays comes with flux in it already. So let me see if I can show you here. Well, basically you just touch. Sorry, this is really blurry. Basically you just touch that till the solder melts, and then just add some solder. Just push this in, it'll melt, and it'll fix that crack. Alright, so there's the relay all fixed up now. You can see there's no crack anymore. And all the other ones are soldered on tight. We'll go and put it back together and see if that fixes our problem. Here, just get the relay, put it back in its casing, and then just put it back in place. So that goes in that way with the letters going up. Make sure that's in securely, and then you'll need to push this back in. If you look up there, there is, I can't show you here, but there's a couple of holes that you have to line up. There's a couple of studs that need to go up there. But after you got that in place, it should just click in, and then you can replace these two bolts on the sides. Again, these were just 10mm bolts. You want to do these first, just because the harnesses go on top of this one. And it's just easier to put it in this way. Anyways, put this first connector back in first. Tighten that up with the... And put this other one back in. Okay, before you put it all back together, reconnect your terminal and test it out. So reconnect your, after you have the terminal reconnected, hop back in here, turn the car on, and hope it works. And there's my blinker. There's my other blinker, and there's my hazards. After you confirm everything is working, turn it off and replace this panel. This one will just be held down by these clips. See how there's these metal clips? Basically just line it up and it should pop right in place. Pops in that side, pops in that side. Replace this Phillips screw. And then replace these 10mm bolts at the bottom. And then the other one's over here. Then get this panel here and just pop this one back in place. That one will be held down by a couple of clips over here. See that clip? So you basically just line it up and push it in place. And then test it one more time. Blinker's working, the other blinker's working, and the hazards are working. So that's pretty much how to fix your blinkers or your hazard lights if they ever go out on your Jeep. You could also replace the relay. I'll put a picture up so you can get the specific part number. If this fix doesn't work for you, you can just order the part online and get that replaced. Anyways, I hope that helps you guys out. If you found that informative or helpful, remember to comment, like, favorite, or share the video, just so other people can get a chance to view it and get this problem fixed. Anyways, thanks for watching.